Hi Capricorn, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.TarotbyAnisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love lives or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Capricornians, welcome to your April 2018 forecast. And as we open the month, Mercury is still retrograde. It's been retrograde since about 20th of March and carries on being so till about 16th of April. And this is happening in a part of your chart that is all about your home. It's a space which you share with others, and it also rules Cancer. It is ruled by the planet Cancer, and it also rules your mother. And this is a time, because we also have Sun and Uranus over here, it's a time to be stepping back. It's a time to be taking a pause. It's a time to be reflecting, and it has to do with maybe there are some renovations that you are doing. Maybe there's something that you are having to revisit and do at home. It could just be maybe you are getting the house fixed, it didn't get done right the first time, you're redoing it again. It could just be stuff at home which just doesn't seem to end. So take a deep breath, Capricornians, and just sort of step back and just line up the work that is there at home and do it. This is also a time where some of you could be facing some issues with the staff at home. Either there could just be a problem getting some staff, or it could also be that there's too much of influx and outflux of people are coming and staying, and then they're going and then they're coming. So you're like in a daze of what's going on. Mars is there in your own house, Capricornians, and it is joining Pluto and Saturn over here. And Mars is asking you to put in a lot of energy, because this is all about you. It is all about yourself, your dreams, your desires, and it's asking you to be brave, be more than. Mars normally does represent a lot of restlessness, a lot of even aggressiveness, assertiveness, but out here, because it is all on, it's reflecting on you. It's asking you to be courageous. It's asking you to take a risk. Don't play it so safe. And Capricornians, one can't fault you by being really careful and very cautious as far as life is concerned, and you're normally right. But this is the time where you're being asked to be a little brave and take a risk and do or take that decision which you otherwise may sort of agonize over. On the 15th, we have a new moon that is there in your house of home, and this is a time where you would be restarting, or it could be rebooting something that has to do about your house. It could be either some of you could be buying a new house, some of you are, in some cases a house goes up for rent, and it could be that you could find a parent during this time, because this has to do with your mother, that there is sort of a new relationship that is almost sort of starting with her. Either the parent has calmed down, or there is something new in a parent's life which you are sort of a part of is starting out. It's opening out. It's like a new chapter for them. On the 16th, Mercury goes direct, so it's a time to start moving ahead. And 20th, Sun joins Venus, and it is there in your part of your chart that is all about love, romance, creativity, and children. Some of you may hear some good news about your children. Some of you will be celebrating on their behalf. Some of you will go and visit your children. Your children could be a source of happiness. They could be a source of joy for you, Capricornians. And I don't think there's any other zodiac amongst all the 12 zodiacs that is so nurturing as much as a Capricornian parent is. I think Capricornians make wonderful parents. Maybe a little indulgent, but still they make brilliant parents. And this is a time where you could be looking at a creative project which you really love, which is really close to your heart. So you could be even looking at that, and you could be exploring that as well. There's also a lot of focus with Venus being there in your house of your health and your day-to-day chores, and you couldn't. It indicates a time where you would not be finding chores to be tedious. You could just be sort of be taking them along, and you could quite be enjoying them. And even as far as your health is concerned, there's just a sense of well-being. On the 29th, we have a full moon that is there in your house of travel, and it's a house of expansion of the mind as well. And we had a similar aspect that happened for you in beginning of March, and this is So there's a double full moon, which is very rare. So something that you had started in the first week of March, that comes to a closure now. So you need to look back upon whether it was a travel, it was either expanding of mind or knowledge, something that you were seeking, something that you were looking at, exploring. That sort of closes for you as we close this month with a full moon. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Capricornians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.